Childhood cancer is happening at an alarming rate of 12,000 per year, and Pennsylvania is fourth in the country with newly diagnosed cases. Amy's Army focuses on cause and prevention, education, and family assistance. Come join us Sunday, September 8th for Family Fun, a motorcycle run starting at Sugarman's Plaza and a 5K run at Naog Park. Fun for the whole family, bounce house, Libby the Clown, games, raffles, music, karate demo, and more. Join us this Sunday at Naog Park and be your child's voice today.
Welcome back. We're here at Marley's Mission, and probably one of the most unique and fascinating shows that I've ever done, and I've been on the air for about 5 years, April, and this just reminds me about how good the people in northeastern Pennsylvania are, and how good we are at doing what we do best, and that's caring for each other.
Absolutely.
And you have developed something here that's got national acclaim, that's available to families throughout northeastern Pennsylvania, and you've done it for people for free. There's no cost, there's no insurance, and what do you see as the future?
You know, I would like to become the best at what we do, and I think we're moving along very good at that pace to become one of the best treatment facilities, equine-assisted treatment facilities out there. And I'd like to move on. I'd like to take our model, and I'd like to go wherever we're needed, you know, and help people, because I do believe in this therapy, and I know it can work. I know it does work, and I think it's just a good tool to have for those kids.
This is not a place for kids to come and ride horses.
Right.
And I think we need to clear that up.
Yes, yes.
Tell me about what the kids do and how they interact with the horses.
Well, first of all, everybody who works with a child goes through the Equine Assisted Growth and Learning Association, and they set the standard for equine-assisted psychotherapy.
What is equine-assisted psychotherapy?
It's what we call it EAP for short, and it works as a treatment team. You have your trauma therapist and your equine specialist. We're certified in what we do, and we get recertified every 2 years. We work on a treatment plan with that child and the family. We bring them into the arena with their treatment plan, and we set up goals for them. So let's take one of our easiest scenarios is a child has to go to court. And clearly they're terrified, they don't want to go, and it often re-traumatizes them to see that person again, to tell their story again. You know, and we have to work with them to make sure that they can tell their story. So we have them set up an obstacle course in the arena. We use PVC pipes, road cones, hula hoops, you name it, every household thing is in our arena. So they set them up, and then we ask them to label each obstacle. So the first one would be just walking into court. The second one would be seeing that person. Maybe the third one would be telling their story. Then we'd ask them to choose the horse and walk their horse through that obstacle. So if they're younger, we let them use lead ropes and stuff. If they're a little bit older, we make it challenging. No lead ropes, you can't talk or touch, different things. And when they get to that first obstacle, if the child does not want to do it, the horse won't do it. So then we get the chance to say, what can we do for your horse? How do we get your horse to be able to do this? And the child talks about themselves through the horse, and they get to come up with their own solutions for themselves. So it may take them the whole entire hour that they're in the arena to get them through one thing, but they did it themselves. And so when you're 5 years old and you have to do that, and you're leading a 1,500-pound animal through that, it's pretty amazing. It raises their self-confidence and trust.
But this is not just for children with post-traumatic stress disorder.
Correct.
This is for kids that may have a physical disability, that may be suffering from anxiety, that may be suffering from any number of conditions.
Absolutely. So we also treat medical children who have been medically sick all of their lives, and maybe they're getting better, so they're going back to school, they're doing things they've never done before, and that's trauma in itself.
Sure.
You know, kids are very cruel these days to kids who are different, and everybody's different.
Sure.
So we work with those kids on a different treatment plan, same concept with everything. The goals just look a little different for them.
And I don't think there's anything more loving than a horse.
Oh, absolutely not.
I mean, they are.
Yes, yes.
They're just tremendous. I grew up around horses and goats. I loved Princess. I could play with Princess all day. We used to have 2 Labrador retrievers that didn't know how to play goat play.
Right.
So they'd go up and sniff Princess, and she'd whack them with her head and knock them down the hill. But
Yeah.
It's got to be so rewarding for you.
It is.
To be going through this.
You know, in the beginning, you would hear the stories when the kids come through, and every single one is heartbreaking.
Sure.
You know, no less than the next one. And at first, it was really, how do you get through it? Because I've lived through mine, and now I'm living through 250 plus, and it affects us all here because we all care.
But you have to be a terrific role model for parents who are going through it.
I hope so.
No.
But at the same time, you know, I mean, we're invested in these kids. We want to see them get better, and we get to see it, so that makes it easier to hear those stories because we know
Think
they're going to be okay.
of the next generation of kids. Fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So, what do you do fundraising-wise?
What don't we do?
We got an audience out there. How do they contribute? Where's your website?
Our website is marleysmission.com, and there's a donate now button on there.
Just push the donate now button.
Push the button. We also have our big gala every single year. It's the Blue Ribbon Gala that we have at the Hilton. It'll be President's Day weekend this year.
Okay. That's in October?
It's in February.
Or February, I'm sorry.
And then we have an auction that leads up to that at Backyard Ale House. I believe that's going to be in November.
Okay.
And then we do a lot of small things throughout the year. And we have a lot of kids who do their senior projects, and they do car washes, bake sales. They do fantastic things for us. So yeah, donating's easy to us, and all of your money, I think it's 96 cents on the dollar, goes back to program.
Whoa. I've been involved with an awful lot of nonprofits. 96 cents on a dollar is unheard of.
Yes, I know.
I mean, you don't see that anywhere. I know I have a good friend who's a quadriplegic, and he raises money for the Miami Project, and we do a trip down the Susquehanna River for him. And the Miami Project doesn't do 96 cents on a dollar, and every dollar that they want to raise is for research. So you're doing terrific, terrific work. And April, thank you.
Thank
for
you
what you've
so
done
much.
for our community.
Thank you.
Thank you for what you've done for countless parents, and keep up the great work.
Thank you, and I couldn't have done it by myself, so we're great people here.
Great. I'm Todd O'Malley with the law offices of O'Malley and Langen. If I say accident, what do you think? Car crash, falling down the steps, unexpected events. People don't realize most of these accidents aren't really accidents. They're injuries caused by careless third parties. So if you've been hurt at work, call O'Malley and Langen. 1-800-817-COMP. 1-800-817-2667.
Do you believe in clean water, fresh air, safe roads, and the natural beauty of our region? Learn about the unwanted effects of gas drilling. Visit gdacoalition.org.
Childhood cancer is happening at an alarming rate of 12,000 per year, and Pennsylvania is fourth in the country with newly diagnosed cases. Amy's Army focuses on cause and prevention, education, and family assistance. Come join us Sunday, September 8th for family fun. A motorcycle run starting at Sugarman's Plaza and a 5K run at Naog Park. Fun for the whole family. Bounce House, Libby the Clown, games, raffles, music, karate demo, and more. Join us this Sunday at Naog Park and be your child's voice today.